Right, picture the scene.
Okay.
I'm 19 years old. Right. Have I told you about the drug dealer story? About getting pulled over by the police?
No, I've never heard this one.
Right. I warmed up on Steve. It's been a while since I told the story. I warmed up on Steve yesterday.
That sounds very wrong.
It does. How much did you
Do you
warm
wanna
up on,
rephrase
Steve?
it?
What'd you-
After last week.
I was just about to
Steve. I'm surprised you even turned up, Steve, if I'm honest.
I have locked the doors in the garage.
Oh, I've got strep all of a sudden. So, I'm 19 years old, right?
Okay.
So, Steve, do me a favour.
Yes.
Just so there's no dead air. Laugh when you're meant to laugh. You understand?
Oh, no, that's the wrong point.
What is going on
Was that the wrong point?
with you two today?
Right, I'm 19 years old. Now, I was staying at my nan and granddad's for a couple of times,
Oh,
right?
God, your bloody grand's involved again.
My mum had kicked me out. Mum, I love you. We reconnected. We sorted all that stuff out. But I was kicked out. I was a little shit when I was younger, and I was on my way to Eastbourne to go and see some of my friends, right? And I was living in my car at the time, a little Citroen Saxo, a blue Citroen Saxo VTR.
They're
1.6.
small cars, aren't they?
They're very small.
How the fuck did you fit it?
Very, very small.
Probably like Mr. Incredible.
I am Mr. Incredible.
Driving him, he's all hunched over. He's sat in his little car like this.
Elbow sticking out the windows.
So I'm in the Uckfield area now. My nan and granddad live in the town next to Uckfield. I won't say the town, but it's a little hamlet just outside Uckfield, right? So I'm driving back from Eastbourne to where they live, so I have to go through Uckfield.
Okay.
Right now, a bit of context is important because at the weekend, this particular weekend, I was with my mate Brett. We were in Eastbourne, target shooting on his BB gun. And then we had this Glock replica. I put a photo on the screen. He had this Glock 19 Glock 19 replica.
Okay.
It was a gas-powered BB.
Yeah.
It's put compressed gas in the thing. You had these little yellow plastic BBs.
Have you ever been shot by one?
Mate, yeah.
Fucking breaks the skin and
mate,
hurts.
almost, yeah. They're really, they're dangerous. Really dangerous. Don't recommend them at all.
No.
And we were target shooting in the woods down in Eastbourne. Anyway, he turns to me at the end and he goes, look, I know he's all serious.
Yeah.
He's deadly serious. Look him in the eye. He's deadly serious. He goes, I know things are tough at the moment, mate, but it's going to be okay. Take this gun with you in case you get into trouble. In case you need to protect yourself. What? And I laugh because it's not a real gun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think I'll be all right, mate. He's like, no, please, I insist.
I'm 7 foot.
I'll
I'll be fine.
I'll sleep better knowing that, just in case. Because he knew I was sleeping in my car. So, and my car had been broken into so many
he wouldn't
times.
let you, like...
No, he didn't give me a couch.
Yeah, sleep in his house or...
Let me park on the drive. No.
Just give you a fucking
No.
gun.
I know times are tough and I'm not going to offer any help at all.
But I'm going to give you a gun.
It's my gun that I never play with.
A BB gun.
That's a real fucking gun.
So he puts the gun in my glove compartment with the magazine separate and the can of gas and the little bag of yellow BBs, right?
Oh, wow.
So I put the glove box up and we drive down to... It's gone really quiet all of a sudden. My ears just popped. Sorry. So
You're escaping from everywhere today. What's going on?
So I'm driving from Eastbourne back through Uckfield, and as I go through Uckfield, I had these blue LED lights under my car as well, so it's proper bad boy racer. And also context, I had a red Mohican going from the corner to corner. I should put a photo up on this as well. This was how I looked when I was 19.
Nice.
And I wasn't the smooth, good-looking guy I am today. I had acne and no facial hair at all, and a red Mohican. So I'm driving through Uckfield, got my lights on, and then all of a sudden I see some flashing lights in the rearview mirror, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake! And I was doing about 64 in a 60 in national speed limit, right? Mm-hmm. So I was slightly over, and I thought, oh fucking hell, I'm okay. I was only doing 64. They're not going to give me a ticket for that. They'd have to be utter dickheads to do that, right? So they pull me over. They asked me to get out of the car, and
he said, "Hang on, give me 5 minutes." Well, I just manipulated myself. Took the wing mirror with you.
oh god!
That's why you pulled me over.
You had a leg out one, half out of the car trying to drive. So he pulls me over and he goes, really stern. He goes, can you get out of the car, please? And I'm like, oh, really? So I get out of the car and he then positions my body to put my hands on the top of the car.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, stand there, don't move. And I was like, oh, Jesus, right, okay, this is just a speeding
it's just
ticket. What's
serious,
going on?
yeah.
And he gives me a pat down and then he asks me to step away from the vehicle and he goes, can you tell me your name and have you got any ID? I was like, yeah, sure, it's Daniel Wheeler and here's my driving license, right? And he looks at the driving license and he goes, great, can you just step over here, please? And the other police officer opens up the passenger door,
And the glove box.
goes straight into the glove box, opens the glove box, goes down, and then she goes, I can't remember the code, she said, but she goes, we got a 10180 here. It was something, I can't remember now. And he goes, he looks all shocked, and he goes, right, get in the back of the car now. And he puts these temporary white zip locker gloves on me. I get in the car, and at this point, I'm fucking shitting myself.
Of course.
Thinking, I'm going to get done for fucking having a gun here. They think it's a real gun. So as he's walking as he's walking away, I go, it's a BB gun. Right?
Yeah.
So I knew they'd found it, and I just wanted to make sure it's a BB gun.
It's not real.
So she puts this in this clear plastic bag. She puts all the stuff in there. She's looked at it. She goes, yeah, it's a BB gun. Puts it in the bag. Puts the bag in the boot of the police car. And they come over. They cut the zip ties off. And they asked me to get back out of the car. And they'd just done a check on my license and everything. And my address is Daniel Wheeler from Five Ashes.
Yeah.
Right? It turns out there is a Daniel Wheeler who lives in Uckfield, who is a renowned drug dealer, who drives a blue Citroen Saxo VTR with blue lights under it.
But he's only 5 foot.
I think at the time he was like in his late 20s or 29 or something. So my address and age, ridiculous, right? So when they saw the gun in the glove compartment, we've got him!
Blowing us all round.
And then they were like, can you send backup? Because this man's a beast.
Oh, calls up his wife, baby, I've got him. We're going to be millionaires. We've got him, baby.
I'll be chief constable by the end of the week.
So they told you they thought you were someone else?
They told me they thought I was Daniel Wheeler, the drug dealer from Uckfield, who they've been looking for weeks.
I bet they've thought Christmas, their Easter, their birthday.
Found him with a gun on him as well.
Oh, even better.
We go back to the station as heroes.
The donuts are on us, lads. We cracked the case. We found the fugitive.
Oh, that must have been fucking petrifying.
Oh, mate, there was a moment where I thought I was going to prison. Like, there was an actual moment where I was like, oh my fucking Christ, that's it. I've crossed the line.
Wow.
I went too far. And it turns out you need to have I don't know if it's a license or a registration certificate with the BB gun. I did have that, but it is Brett's name on it.
Yeah.
So they confiscated the gun and took it down to Eastbourne Police Station. Brett had to go and pick it up and give him ID and stuff. But yeah, that was the weirdest coincidence. The same name, same car,
That
same lights.
never happens, does it?
Ridiculous.
Wow, you were lucky.
Very lucky. Very lucky. Now, I do have another story for next week.
Ooh.
Now, next week's story is, I'll give you the headline.
Okay.
I'll tease you with the headline.
Give me a little taste.
Make it
of it.
tantalising
Go on,
and
then.
sexy.
Go on then.
If this was, it's going to be a clip on the show, right? And the clip is going to say, the time Dan Wheeler spent in jail. Dum dum dum.
You never told me that.
I spent a day in a police cell.
Oh, I definitely need to know this story.
Again, I warmed up on Steve yesterday.
Steve,
But that's
you
a true
fuck
story.
off.
He was out walking the streets again, wasn't he?
I'm getting him prepared for the co-host seat just in case things don't work out.
Mate, do you want to come and sit here?
Not particularly, no.
Listen, I'm quite safe because I don't have a cock.
For fuck's sake. I should never have said what I said in confessions.
He's never living this down, ever.
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side. So she got one on the way. These are my confessions.
It's a much better jingle now we played all the way
that was
through.
longer. We
better.
can actually get into it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, the guitar's
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick
Now
on
you
the
look like
side.
the guy out of
She got
Deliverance.
one on the way. These are my confessions.
Guys, thank you so much for watching episode 12. Episode 12.
12, mate. Oh, God. 12.
Of the Dan Wheeler Show featuring Kaz. Thank you. We appreciate it. If you got this far, make yourself known in the comments. Come and say hi. We're building a community here. We want to get to know you.
We do. And make sure you give us a cheeky little like.
Share.
What
was that? I
Sorry,
surprised myself with that.
Steve's just burping over here. Share. And a share.
A cheeky like, a subscribe,
was me,
and
Deborah.
a
Share.
thanks, Steve.
And I'm walking in Memphis. That's a share, innit?
Oh.
See you in the next one.